Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel. It's Mercedes Wills over here. If you're new, welcome. Well, I don't want to say if you've always been here because I haven't made a video for a long time. So yeah, welcome. welcome. I hope you do stay around. I'm going to be making different types of videos relating to Ghana. It's for people that are planning to move back, are visiting, or want to visit once the borders open, and how you can feel comfortable, how you can move around, what's to do for kids, for adults, whatever, innit? Whatever. So yeah, I hope you like the videos, I really do. But today's video is going to be about how to get around in Ghana transport wise. If I tend to look down on my paper, is because I actually planned this video last year when I was in Ghana, and I kind of deleted it, and then I made it again, then I deleted it again. So yeah, these are just some old notes that I'm just going to be reading through, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope you like it. Okay, so let's get into it. The first transport I've got on my list is Uber. Uber is used in many countries around the world, like Ghana, America, USA, all of these countries. So it's an app that you can download on your phone from your app store. It's free to download. All you need to do is just enter your bank details. Uber is extremely helpful in Ghana, extremely helpful, especially if it's one of those ones where you want to get somewhere pronto, order your Uber. One thing I would say about Uber is try find why can't I get my words out? Try find a landmark, like a certain landmark, because you could put your road or whatever road you're standing or waiting at or on, whatever the correct English is. Yeah, you could put whatever road you're on. However, some roads are fairly new. Some roads are not put into the, these GPS systems and stuff like that. So find a landmark and put that in, and then go wait there. Is so much easier, because I have had this problem many times before where I've been waiting. It will say 8 minutes away, the guy's not moving. 5 minutes, the guy's not moving. It's been 20 minutes and the Uber has turned on. So try put a nearest landmark, and yeah, that should be cool. You can pay with your card or you can pay with cash. What I've noticed is that most Uber drivers prefer cash than card. So if you do have cash, that will be very helpful. You will get the price on the app. It will tell you from, just pretend, Adenta to Osu, just pretend I'm just giving a random price. It was like 30 cedis. It will tell you, so it doesn't really matter as long as you have something above or below 30 is all good. That makes another point. Please carry change with you. Sometimes these Uber drivers do like to say they haven't got change and blah de da. So if you've got some pesos or a few small cedis like that, the 2 cedis, 1 cedis, that is very helpful. But yeah, another good thing about Uber is that when you order the Uber, it's pretty safe because it comes up with the driver's picture and his registration. So say if you're fairly young or whatever, what have you, and maybe you're just new to the country and you want to get Uber but you don't feel 100% comfortable, what I do is I take a screenshot of the driver's picture and his registration, and I send it to one of my parents or my sister or whoever I'm with or was with. I just send it to them just in case. Ubers are fairly comfortable. They're there. Yeah, as I said, sometimes it can be hit or miss. Like, you could you can order it and it could come. You could order it might not come. But yeah, I find the Uber drivers are very friendly and they're nice, and I think it's really good. That's Ghana has Uber. Yeah. Okay, And number 2 is Yango. You can order it from your order. You can download it from your app store once again, and just put your card details inside, same as Uber. You can pay with cash or card. I hope you cannot hear these people outside. You can pay with cash or card. The cars normally have the Yango logo on the car, so yeah, you'll see that. It's cheaper than a regular taxi from what I've noticed, so that's a good thing. And yeah, it's another reliable way of getting around in Ghana. Is Bolt, formerly known as Taxify. That one I had to do quite a bit of research because I was thinking, where's Taxify then? Then I had to like, okay, it was Taxify. Bolt was Taxify, but it's the same as Uber and Yango. You just download it from your app store, and yeah, they're fairly decent. That's it. Whether it's when you're at home, whether it's when you're out, they're good. They're good. They're good things. They're good. Yeah. One thing about the 3 that I have mentioned is that at least you know you're getting a set price. Do you understand? Like, you put your location to the other location, it will say 30 cedis. Fair enough. If there's traffic, it might go up to like 31 cedis. If there's not much traffic, maybe you'll have it for 28 cedis. So at least you know a set price. Yes, taking these apps, Yango, Bolt and Uber, it can add up, of course it can, but they're pretty convenient. Number 4 is a taxi. These taxis, they are normally like white and yellow, like it has a yellow bum, or it's like red and has a yellow bum. They're going up and down the road, they'll be honking, they'll be waving, they're everywhere. It'll be hard to miss a taxi in Accra. With this service, say if, I'm just gonna keep saying 30 cedis, say if the taxi guy says 30 cedis, say if the taxi guy said 30 cedis, bring it down a bit, try haggle, say how about 25, because sometimes they do put the fare up. Something normal that they do tend to be more expensive than a Yango, Uber and Bolt. But as I said, like, haggle, or if you've got that time, just do a quick search on whatever app you got on your phone. So if you've got an Uber and you know where you're going, just check the price there, and then you can just check a price of the taxi. That's if you got time, or if the Uber is going to take forever. Say if it says 10 minutes but there's a taxi right there across the road, that's something you could do. Something that I noticed actually just last year is that these taxis that are parked up, they tend to be cheaper than the taxis that are actually driving on the road. So if you just seen a taxi parked up, maybe he's on his break or he hasn't got a job, you can just negotiate a price once again so you can get to your location. Another thing that I've noticed, some taxis do actually have air conditioning, but if you ask to put it on, it might come at an extra cost. So I say might, because some taxi drivers do that. Some I'll just put it on for you if you ask. This one is quite sad. So I've had this problem quite often, quite a lot, hence why I take Ubers. But I don't speak the language, so anytime they hear this accent, my fare goes up. That happens quite often. Yeah, that's the point really. Unfortunately, just unfortunately, if you speak a little bit of a language, it might help, but I'm just saying, if you speak with another accent, the price is most likely going to go up. Or sometimes they can do the silly thing of taking long routes because they think you don't know where you are, or you don't visit the country, you don't know where you're going, so they might take long routes, and then your price just bumps up. So that's just a heads up. However, guys, don't let that put you off. Still try and experience taxis. Don't just jump for the Uber, Tango, Yango or Bolt. Try and experience these things, because, you know, it's all about the experience, man. Tro or tro. Such a geek. Tro. These are like, I don't know, I think I want to call it like a mini bus kind of looking thing. The driver will be driving, and they'll have a mate who'll be screaming, I'm gonna do adenta, oro, you know, osu, you know, all of these stuff. Like they'll be saying Medina. sorry, that makes me laugh. I love it. They'll be screaming out the locations, like where they will be stopping or where they're going to, and then people just line up and they'll go. There's not an official bus stop, please correct me if I'm wrong. I have seen people stopping, like I have seen people gathered in locations for a trotro, but I don't know if that's an official bus stop, if that makes sense. But I know they do stop in like various locations, so your journey can be quite long. But once again, I will say definitely try go on it at least once or twice just to experience it. I've yet to experience it, but I said the next time I do go Ghana is something I will be doing. I want to go on the trotro. Apparently the fare could be as cheap as 50 pesos, and it could be the same amount as an Uber, 5 cities. So as I said, weigh out your options, see what's available, see what you're comfortable with, and go with it. Downside about a trotro is that they can be petty theft, like little pickpockets. So it's not something that you'd want to take your valuables on, or if you do, just keep it in a bag and keep it with you. You know, like how some people put their bags in front of them and etc. Just keep yourself to yourself. And it could get hot, it could get sweaty, but hey, baby girl, you're gonna get to plan A, from location A to location B, whatever, innit? Number 6 is the VIP bus. A VIP bus, there are 2 variations basically. They are these luxury coaches that can get you from, for example, Accra to Kumasi if you don't want to fly. They do have certain stops, and from what I knew before, you could book online. However, I believe you can just go to these certain locations and just line up there from the mornings or from whatever time it's going to come. So it's like first comes first served type of thing. So if you're in that queue first, you'll be that first person to get on. They are fairly reasonably priced as well. The first variation is like a basic one, and the second one is more luxury, which it comes with more leg space, a TV, air conditioning, extra space to store your luggage or whatever you're carrying with you to whatever location you're going to, a Wi-Fi and refreshments. Ooh la la. They start from as early as 4 a.m. and that's pretty snazzy, right? That's pretty decent, especially if you've got a long day and you just need to get it over and done with, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is the VIP bus, and you can find them on Facebook if you type it up on Facebook. Number 7 is that you can hire out a car. You can hire out a car. With this, it's pretty simple as well. All you need to do is go on Google. You can do it when you're there, so it can pick up your location and you can see the dealerships or the companies that are around your area, and you'll just type in hire out a car. Yeah, hire out a car. You can call them and let them know what type of car you're looking for, or ask them what type of cars they have available, and you can discuss the contracts. So you might want to hire a car for a week, you might want a driver, and they can provide you with one. You might not want a driver and you drive the car yourself. The car might come with petrol and then you have to top up that petrol before giving it back. It could be like many different options. So yeah, or you can just, before you go visit Ghana, you can do that search, just as long as you got the location where you're going to be staying at. So that would help. If you've got a car, you can drive yourself. Yeah, you can drive yourself. Ghana driving is very interesting, to say the least. Don't feel pressured when they're honking at you. Don't feel pressured. Do you, and drive safely, because it's not only your life, you have to think about other people's lives. So yeah, you can drive your car. Also, if you don't feel like driving and you've got a car, you can hire out a driver. Once again, that one is pretty simple as well. Just Google or go on Facebook, because there are many groups on Facebook of people that have moved to Ghana or visited Ghana. TripAdvisor, driver, like you want a driver in la di da di da area. You can ask the driver to stay with you, or you can ask the driver to work for you between certain hours of the day, whatever, you know, whatever. They are very helpful. Some of them are not reliable, I'll give them that, but it is very helpful. And especially if you're not comfortable with driving but you've got a car, or you don't drive and you've got a car, drivers are very reliable, and there are some really nice ones out there. And it's good when they know the area and know like shortcuts to take, especially when the traffic gets quite heavy. It's nice when they know I can go this way, I can go that way. It's nice when they know what spots you like to go to or what markets there are. So drivers can be very helpful. I'll definitely say that we've used them a lot. There are some things that are still like the other transports that are about, but I have not taken myself. Like a kada is like a motorbike. These people that drive motorbikes and you can just get on them from behind them. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm guessing it must be fairly cheap. I have seen a green, is it a green bus or a green train? Okay, but I've seen both. I know there's a train, I believe it goes from Accra to Tema, but once again I have not taken that myself, but that is another mode of transport. But you can just do a little Google search and you'll find that information. There is air. There are like domestic flights that go from, once again I'm just going to use this for example, Accra to Kumasi. It might not be as cheap as the VIP bus, but still it's an option, right? There's a bus. I have seen bus stops around Ghana, for example in Cantonment, in Osu, and I have seen buses, but I have not been in one myself. I do not know how much it costs, but those are still some options. I think I've talked a lot but I hope that has helped you. Feel free to correct me if I've said anything wrong. Feel free to send me a message. Also guys, I've got a page, it's called LocoGH. It's LOCO_GH on Instagram. I want to become a bit more active. Feel free to interact with me, message me, comment, interact with each other. I'm gonna try and be as consistent as I can from now on, and I hope that information has helped you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching if you're still with me at this moment, and take care, stay safe, and bye.